Have you ever sat across from a woman, someone you genuinely care about, and thought to yourself, does she actually want me? Or am I reading this all wrong? That quiet uncertainty, that question you replay at 2 a.m., it is one of the loneliest feelings a man can carry. But here's what nobody tells you. She was never hiding. She was speaking an entire language, and no one ever taught you how to listen. Welcome. I am so glad you are here, because what you are about to learn changed everything for the men who finally understood it. Women are not mysterious by accident. We are expressive by nature, deeply, beautifully expressive, but in ways that most men were never shown how to read. Today, I am going to walk you through the quiet, powerful, unmistakable signs that a woman is no longer just interested, she is yours. Exclusively, emotionally, completely. Stay with me until the very end, because the most important sign of all, the one that will absolutely change how you see everything, comes last. So let us step into her world together, gently, honestly, and I promise by the time we are done, you will never have to guess again. Sign number 1, she remembers the small things you never expected her to notice. Picture this. You mentioned, almost in passing, 3 weeks ago, that your grandfather used to make you scrambled eggs on Sunday mornings. You said it once, casually, and then one afternoon, she texts you a photo of scrambled eggs with the caption, "Thinking of you and your Sunday mornings." Let that sink in for a moment. When a woman is emotionally invested in you, truly, exclusively invested, her mind becomes a quiet archive of everything you. The little details. The offhand comments. The dreams you almost whispered. She is not doing this consciously. She is doing it because her heart is paying attention, even when her mind is busy with everything else. Psychology calls this selective retention. Through emotional attachment, we remember what we love. And if she remembers the small things, she is telling you something enormous without saying a single word. Takeaway: a woman who collects your small details is building a home inside her heart, and she has already put your name on the door. Sign number 2, her future suddenly includes a we. There is a very specific moment in a woman's emotional journey when the word I quietly starts becoming we. She stops saying, "I want to visit Italy someday," and starts saying, "We should go to Italy." She stops saying, "I need to find a better apartment," and starts asking, "What neighborhood do you think feels right?" This is not accidental language. This is her heart rewriting the story of her future, and she is writing you into every chapter. When a woman begins speaking in we, she has already decided privately, deeply, that she does not picture the next version of her life without you standing beside her. That is not a small thing. That is everything. Takeaway: when her future starts sounding like a shared story, she is not daydreaming, she is deciding. Sign number 3, she becomes protective of your peace. This one is subtle, beautiful, and most men miss it entirely. When a woman wants you exclusively, she becomes a quiet guardian of your emotional world. She notices when you are tired before you say a word. She starts conversations differently when she senses you have had a hard day. She filters out her own stress sometimes just to make sure she is a safe place for yours. This is one of the deepest expressions of feminine love. A woman who is emotionally serious about you will instinctively become protective, not possessive, but protective of your inner calm. She does not want to add to your weight. She wants to help you carry it. Pause for a moment and think about this. When was the last time she checked in on you without being asked? Takeaway: a woman who guards your peace has decided that your well-being matters more than her convenience. Sign number 4, she is vulnerable with you in the quiet moments. Vulnerability is the currency of real love. And for a woman, it is the most guarded treasure she owns. When she starts showing you the unpolished version of herself, the fear she rarely says out loud, the insecurity she normally laughs off, the tender wounds from her past, she is not being weak. She is being extraordinarily brave. Women do not open those doors for just anyone. We test, we observe, we wait, sometimes for a long time, before we trust someone with the soft, unguarded parts of ourselves. If she has cried in front of you, or told you something she said she has never told anyone, or let you see her on a day when she did not feel beautiful, she has already chosen you. Not just romantically, spiritually. Takeaway: the moment she stops performing and starts simply being around you, that is when you know her heart is no longer available to anyone else. Sign number 5, she chooses you over comfort. Consistently think about the time she rearranged her schedule. The morning she drove across town in the rain just to bring you medicine. The evening she stayed on the phone with you until midnight even though she had work at 6. These are not grand gestures. They are quiet sacrifices and they add up to something profound. When a woman is emotionally exclusive, she begins choosing you over the comfortable option, over sleep, over plans with friends she actually likes, over the easier, simpler, less complicated path. Serious, this is not something a woman does lightly. We are deeply intuitive about how we spend our energy, and when she keeps spending hers on you, that is not habit, that is devotion. Takeaway, consistent small sacrifices are her heart's way of saying you are worth it every single day. Sign number 6, she gets quiet when you talk about other women. This one. Notice it gently. She will not always say something. In fact, she will probably try very hard not to react. But watch her eyes. Watch the pause before her response. Watch how the warmth in her voice shifts just slightly when another woman's name comes up too often. This is not jealousy in the dramatic sense. This is her emotional ecosystem responding to a perceived threat to something she already considers hers. She has not claimed you loudly, but inside, she already has. And that quiet shift in her energy, that is the sound of a woman who is fully emotionally invested, doing everything she can to hold herself together with grace. Takeaway, her silence in those moments is not indifference, it is the loudest thing she will ever not say. Here is what I really want you to hear. You were never bad at reading women. You were simply never given the right map. The truth is, when a woman loves you, when she has chosen you completely, she leaves a trail of the most beautiful evidence. It is written in the way she says your name when she is happy, in the way she reaches for you in the middle of an ordinary moment, in the way she stays. You deserve to feel certain. You deserve to stop second-guessing one of the most important things in your life. And she deserves to be seen for exactly how deeply she has already chosen you. When a woman does these things, when she remembers, includes, protects, opens up, sacrifices, and goes quietly still in all the right moments, she is not sending signals. She is speaking. And now you know exactly how to listen. If this changed something in you today, if it made you think of someone, or finally understand the moment you have been replaying, I would love for you to tell me in the comments. Like this video if it opened your eyes. And subscribe, because every week I am here sharing the things women wish the right men already knew. Remember this, the right woman will never make you feel invisible. And if she has been doing these things all along, maybe it is time you let her know that you finally see her too.